It's the vlog. Can I tell a story? I'm calling this one the MonoVLOG. March 16th, 2020, my 30th birthday. Torres del Paine, a national park in southern Chile. The most magical place I have ever been. Massive glaciers, sky blue lakes and rivers, these crazy mountains and granite spires. Breathtaking. I had been backpacking for 1 week in this amazing place, and I was wrapping it up with my 30th birthday. The night before, I was partying with some friendly Chileno dudes, helping me ring in my 30th with some friendly Jenga, apparently a universal game. Admittedly a little hungover, I wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning to hike to Mirador Las Torres, the most iconic spot in this national park. You only turn 30 once. I'm trail running, right? I bump into Tom and Will, two friendly Brits who had just seen a puma. We bond over not getting eaten by a puma. They take this picture of me. Good times. And they also tell me they're cutting their trip through South America short and they're jetting back to London. This is interesting to me because I've had my phone off for a week backpacking. I had no idea the level of what was going on in regards to COVID in the world. We finished the hike and part ways. I'm at camp cooking lunch, ramen tuna, wearing my favorite hat from Denali, Alaska. Two Americans approach, Tyler and Sam. Tyler used to work in Alaska. Small world. Tyler and Sam are from two adjacent towns in Connecticut to my hometown. Even smaller world. We're in the deep south of Chile, and these two are basically from my home. They tell me that COVID-19 has escalated to pandemic. They just got there. They're turning around because countries are closing borders. I'm like, whoa. I just met these two. Are they crazy? Are they paranoid? Or is this legit? They offer to hitch me out of the national park very kindly. I turn on my phone, and sure enough, they were not exaggerating. We band together and head to Punta Arenas. This is so far south in Chile that Antarctic expeditions take off from Punta Arenas. That's how far south we are in Chile. Panda watch. The mood is tense. Two cruise ships are being denied entry to the port at the town. I invite Tyler and Sam to stay in my Airbnb. Our Airbnb host is speaking in apocalyptic terms. My airline cancels like almost all of their flights. South American countries are closing their borders. 3 Americans about as far south in Chile as you can go. Fin del mundo, as they call it. And we're starting to think we might be stuck here for a while. As it has it, Tyler and Sam are able to book flights, and somehow I take my original itinerary home. End of story, right? Nope. Disclaimer, I am healthy, my family is healthy, I am employed, I am very lucky. The strange COVID times. I work in a school and I wear many hats. Director of Student Activities, aka Dean of Fun, Music Department faculty, Audiovisual Coordinator in the Information Technology Department. My business card is stupid long. Everything goes remote. I try some virtual student activities. It doesn't really go that well. We tried. On the side, I also do audio engineering for this awesome a cappella group called 5 O'Clock Shadow. Everything is canceled, obviously. A lot of the things I love about my job have kind of gone away. But, I do still have a job. Health, fitness and health are a big deal to me. Gyms obviously close, all my yoga studios obviously close. I try to start running again, but myriad of injuries, I can't run, and I decided to stop going to physical therapy for all the stuff that I've been going for. I also talked to a therapist who tells me I'm probably a little bipolar, not really a surprise. Love, I start dating a girl. She's in the kitchen right now, shh. Her name's Maggie. Here's a recent picture of Maggie. Admittedly, it's a rocky relationship because we love hiking, but COVID pushed us into the deep end, and I'm not the best partner at that time. Spring 2020, I'm drinking too many White Claws. I make a balloon room with 900 balloons with Maggie and my roommate Alan. I try to buy a flip house with my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend. We're all friends, they're awesome. Don't be weird. I start selling and buying things like crazy. I buy a bike and then I buy another bike. Biking is good. I also start testing the waters for endurance kayaking. Get it? Testing the waters? I'm on the Connecticut River every other day. Lots of training and a couple long hauls. I buy a really nice touring kayak. I start going up to the White Mountains. Hashtag Millie Cheesesteak only has 7 peaks left of the 48 4Ks in New Hampshire. I finished a certificate of computer science program at UHeart. I had been working on that for a little while. Primarily, I'm working on these animations in JavaScript that reacts to incoming data. April 30th, I say, hey, you know what? No more drinking. That'll help, right? Nope. A week after quitting drinking, I get the worst headache of my life, and it lasts a month. I have a headache for a month. I go to the ER to get my head checked. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I don't know what it was, but it sucked. And it's worth noting, my sister passed away in 2010, and there was the 10th memorial of that in there. The strange COVID times. So we get to the summertime. UHeart and the school year are all set, the headache dissipates, I'm sober, I purchase a paramotor, more coming on that soon, and I find that I can run trails without too much pain. Awesome. So I start training for the long trail, and you know how that goes. Now, after the long trail, I have a whole string of bad luck. Again, nothing major, and I'm very lucky. This hurricane that came through brought down a tree in my backyard. Insurance isn't gonna help me with that at all because it didn't hit a structure, and they would have covered it if it did hit a structure. So I have to decide, do I leave up these dangerous trees, let them fall on something, and then get insurance to pay, or do I pay out of pocket now? I decide to pay out of pocket now. That's become a whole process that I'm dealing with right now, which is why we're kind of doing the vlog in this format today. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm just trying to, and my knee isn't really working right, so I go back to PT for that, which more or less brings us to now. I've been kind of depressed and lost for the last month or so, to be honest. The way I see it, thanks to the pandemic, everyone is on a spectrum of ranging from minor inconvenience to real tragedy, real things. And of course, I'm incredibly privileged. Straight, male, upper middle class, white, obviously. Again, all these things give me a better chance of being on the lower end of the spectrum of shit. And I would be tone deaf not to acknowledge that with what's going on in our country right now. In this episode, what is the project and who is the subject? Me. The project is me, and I'm talking to myself. The project is being okay with the downs and working towards finding my groove. Thank you, Maggie, for being the best girlfriend that anyone could ask for right now, despite me being a loser. I'm not exactly ready to introduce characters to the vlog, just me and Millie Cheesesteak, hashtag Millie Cheesesteak, but she deserves a real moment. Right now, I'm investing in the vlog and myself. I bought a nice new camera. I spoke with a lot of people this week. I spoke with Tony and Amanda, legendary paddlers of Canoe 52, for an upcoming episode. I spoke with professional cyclist and becoming good friend Eric Calderoni for an upcoming episode. Plus, outside of the vlog, I've just been communicating. I think some big changes are on the horizon, and I'm ready to be compassionate with myself and also push myself whenever either of those is appropriate. Fall 2020 and beyond, here we go.